You've been told discipline is about willpower. Force yourself through resistance. Push harder when you don't feel like it. But here's the problem. Every time you force yourself, you are training your brain to hate what you are doing. Nobody forces themselves to check their phone. Nobody needs willpower to eat when hungry. Why? Because it's already easy. The most disciplined people don't have more willpower. They just made the right things easy. And once you see how, you can't unsee it. So think about this. How many times have you tried to build discipline? How many Monday restarts? How many this time will be different? I did this for years. But here's what's actually happening in your brain. Every time you force yourself, every time you push through resistance, you are strengthening a neural pathway, which is a brain pattern. The one that says this is painful. Think about it like this. When you touch something hot, your brain remembers hot equals pain. Stay away. Same thing here. When you force yourself to do something, your brain remembers this equals pain. Avoid it. You are literally creating resistance in your brain. I had to understand why. Your brain has two parts. Your logical brain, the part that plans and thinks ahead. Your emotional brain, the part that actually controls your actions. Your logical brain can make all the plans it wants, but your emotional brain decides what you actually do. And your emotional brain only cares about three things: avoid pain, seek pleasure, conserve energy. That's it. That's your operating system. When you force yourself to work, your emotional brain labels it as pain. When you check your phone, your emotional brain labels it as pleasure. The game is rigged from the start. But here's what nobody tells you. You can retrain your emotional brain, not through force, through environment. When you change your environment, your emotional brain adapts. It has to. It's how humans survived. The issue we face in today's world is that our environment is designed by companies who profit from our distraction. Basically, attention is the new currency. So you need to become the architect. And your brain, it's not lazy. This blew my mind. Your brain is perfectly disciplined. It never forgets to save energy, never fails to find the easiest path, never misses a chance to avoid pain. The problem isn't that you lack discipline. Your brain is too disciplined, just at the wrong game. It gets worse. You know that goal you're forcing yourself toward? If you don't actually believe it matters, your subconscious, which is the part of the brain you are not aware of, will try to stop you. Every time you feel lazy, that's not weakness. That's your brain screaming, this is pointless. So you're stuck, fighting a brain that is designed to win, using willpower that runs out by lunch, forcing actions that get harder every single day. No wonder discipline feels impossible. And we've been sold three lies about fixing this. Lie 1, you need more motivation. The truth is, motivation is unreliable. It's an emotion, and emotions change a lot. Lie 2, you need a stronger why. The truth is, your why means nothing at 2 p.m. when you are tired and TikTok is one tap away. Lie 3, you need accountability. The truth is, external accountability, which is needing others to watch you, only works when they are watching. What happens when nobody is there? These aren't solutions. They are band-aids on a broken system. The real solution isn't adding more pressure. It's removing the need for pressure. But here's what changed everything for me. What if discipline isn't about self-control at all? Think about this. Self-control means you are fighting something. There is a battle happening, you versus your desires. But through discipline, there is nothing to fight. The most disciplined people I learn from, they have the least self-control because they never need it. Look at that person who works out every day. They are not forcing themselves. They are actually addicted to it. They feel worse when they don't go. They replace forcing with craving. How did they do that? This is the part that shocked me. Your environment makes 90% of your decisions before you are even conscious of them. Read that again. 90%. You think you are choosing, but your space already chose for you. Phone on the nightstand, you will check it first thing. Junk food in the pantry, you will eat it when you are stressed. Netflix already open, you will watch another episode. Disciplined people don't have better willpower, they just have better defaults. Look at monks. We think they are disciplined gods, right? Wrong. They just removed all other options. When there is no TV, no phone, no distractions, meditation isn't hard. It's the only thing left. That's not discipline. That's intelligent elimination. Here's the principle. The path of least resistance always wins. You can't beat it, so stop trying. Instead, move the path. And they're probably thinking, cool concept, but how do I actually move the path? Here's the framework I would use. I call it the 3 R's. First R, remove. What's in your way? Hide the apps. Throw out the junk food. Block the websites. You're not resisting temptation. You are eliminating it. Think about it. You can't scroll Instagram if it's not easily accessible on your phone. You can't eat cookies that aren't in your house. This isn't weakness. This is intelligence. Second R, replace. Empty spaces get filled with old habits. So replace bad defaults with better ones. Hide social media and replace it with a Kindle app. Remove junk food and replace it with fruit on the counter. Block Netflix and replace it with that course you bought. The key, make the replacement easier to access than what you removed. Third R, reward. Your brain needs to want this new part. So stack immediate rewards. While working out, play your favorite music only at the gym. While studying, do it at your favorite coffee shop. While building your business, track your streaks and celebrate small wins. You're literally training your brain to crave the right things. Remove friction, replace default, reward the behavior. That's it. That's how you move the path. Alex Omozi gave an example about the writer in one of his videos. He said whenever the writer wants to write, he goes to his office only with the things he needs to use for writing, nothing else. He doesn't have to write, but he can't do anything else either. And of course, he writes. What else is he going to do? That's not discipline, that's design. But where do you apply the 3 R's? Focus on 2 critical zones. Wake up zone, your first 30 minutes. This sets your entire day. Phone here and your day is over. Workout here, different story. Work zone, where you create. One tab open, phone in another room, nothing else exists. But here's where most people mess this up. They try to change everything at once. They remove 10 things, replace their entire routine, set up 20 different rewards, and their brain freaks out. Remember what I said earlier, your brain is disciplined at conserving energy. When you change everything, it sees danger, too much energy required. So you quit by day 3. Here's what actually works. The 1 path rule. Pick 1 path to move. 1. That's it. For me, it was using my phone first thing in the morning. That's all I changed. I replaced it with a workout, and the reward was self-confidence from the pump and doing what I said I would. 1 path, moved it. That's it. After about 2 weeks, it wasn't discipline anymore. It was just what I did. Then I moved another path. See the difference? You're not fighting 10 battles. You are winning 1, then another, then another, stacking small wins. Your brain starts to trust the process. It stops fighting because nothing feels threatening. This is why people fail at discipline. They try to become David Goggins overnight. You don't need to be a Navy SEAL. You just need to be slightly smarter about your environment than yesterday. So what does this actually mean for you? Tomorrow, you could wake up and try harder. Use more willpower. Fail by noon again. Or you could pick one thing. Just 1. Make that thing easier than the alternative. You are not becoming more disciplined. You are becoming smarter about being lazy. The disciplined person isn't stronger than you. They just redesign their world so strength isn't needed. Now you know how to move the path, but there is a problem. Some of you are ambitious but can't even start. You have big goals but zero action. That's not a discipline problem. That's something else entirely. If that's you and you want to know what's really happening and how to finally turn that ambition into action, check out this video. Remember, the path is yours to walk, and as always, I'm in your corner rooting for you.